It is time for the official weigh-in for our main event of the evening. That will be for the Unified Middleweight Championship of the World, and very appropriately, we have three former middleweight world champions in attendance here tonight. First of all, from Panama, Los Manos de Piedra, from the Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Roberto Duran. And behind me on the stage, of course, he's a 10-time world champion and former WBO middleweight champion of the world, the Golden Boy, Oscar de la Hoya. And the future Hall of Fame fighter, he's just a living legend. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the four-time world champion, former middleweight champion of the world, former super middleweight champion of the world, former light heavyweight champion of the world, Mr. B-Hop, Bernard the Alien Hopkins. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go for the Unified Middleweight Championship of the World, the official weigh-in. It's all brought to you by K2 Promotions and Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions right here at the Mecca of Boxing, Madison Square Garden, New York City, New York, USA. First up to the scales, please welcome the reigning and defending IBF middleweight champion of the world, David Lemieux. "34 victories, 31 knockouts, only 2 defeats. From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, mesdames et messieurs, the IBF middleweight world champion, David Lemieux." And now, welcome to the stage. He is the reigning and defending WBA, IBO, and the Interim WBC middleweight world champion, 33 fights, 33 victories, including 30 wins by knockout, 20 in a row, from Kazakhstan, now living, training, and fighting out of California, USA, the undefeated Unified Champion Gennady Triple G Golovkin. "33 fights, 33 victories, 30 wins by knockout. WBA, IBO, WBC interim middleweight champion of the world, Triple G." First on to the scales will be the IBF middleweight champion in this unification contest. Comes to us from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. 34 victories, 31 wins by knockout. Stepping onto the scales, IBF champion David Lemieux. Weigh-in is conducted by Mr. David Berlin of the New York State Athletic Commission. He's the executive director. Lemieux on the scales. 159.8 for the IBF middleweight champion of the world, David Lemieux.
Perfect. I spoke to him in Spanish.
Here he is for the photographers. He is the IBF middleweight champion, 34 victories, 31 knockouts. From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, David Lemieux. Next on to the scales, his opponent currently holds the WBC Interim Championship, WBA, IBO Middleweight Championship of the World, a perfect record. 33 fights, 33 victories, 30 knockouts. The undefeated Gennady Triple G Golovkin. 159.4 for Triple G. And it's all tomorrow night here at Madison Square Garden, New York. And it's all live on HBO Pay-Per-View. It's a sellout, so contact your pay-per-view operators to see this great night of boxing. It'll be 4 12-round championship contests live on HBO Pay-Per-View. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, champion versus champion. Tell the judges to go home. It probably won't go 12. The two biggest punchers in the middleweight division, David Lemieux, Gennady Golovkin, for the unified middleweight championship of the world here at Madison Square Garden, New York City, live on HBO Pay-Per-View. Lemieux versus Golovkin. Here's a lineup of champions, ladies and gentlemen. Roberto Duran fought many times here at Madison Square Garden. Bernard Hopkins, Oscar De La Hoya. 3 Hall of Famers along with 2 future Hall of Fame fighters, Lemieux and Golovkin.